Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team gameplay. Today we start off Season 6 with the Vultures. After completely dominating Super Bowl 5, a 50-point victory, we enter Season 6, and we start off Season 6 like we're still in the Super Bowl, getting an interception there in second down and 26. He's trying to throw up a streak, kind of realized that, and we get the interception. You see Vick rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for 9 yards, and if you couldn't tell, the team is pretty much the same from the last game we played. Now I started out this season like a day after I played Season 5 Super Bowl, so didn't really have time to make much changes, and I wasn't really interested in making much changes at the time. So everybody's the same, not one position change, not even like an offensive lineman, not even like a second string linebacker. Everybody's the same. As we get the touchdown there with Reese, he went off sides. I quick hiked it while I saw him offside. Didn't really matter though, because Reese gets open for the touchdown, so we're gonna decline that penalty, get a touchdown. But this is the last season of Vick at quarterback. At the end of the season, I make a few changes, but during this season, nothing really changes. So, we're going to try to fly through the season, but, I did sell Vick at the end of the season because, I don't exactly need a 99 Vick to help me win. The 97 Kaepernick was doing the job easily at the time, and you see, he takes a big hit there. But, yeah, I don't exactly need him, so I was like, you know what, he's still worth like 1,000,000 coins. Let me just sell him. So that's what we ended up doing, as he throws up a streak here in first and 10 to double coverage. So you guys will see that. I could keep him. He's fun to play with after a certain time. Like, you know what? Let me sell him and do something else with the 1,000,000 coins. As look at Jordan. I don't ever play him. He's my right end, but the only right end on my roster, and that's the only reason why he's on the team. He's just the only right end. But I have Brian Arakpo doing it, but Jordan comes in, he splits a double team, gets a sack, and then Maurice Jones-Drew. It's like it's still the Super Bowl for this man too, throwing a touchdown to Calvin Johnson. Of course, MJD coming off a 2-touchdown game in that Super Bowl, and he throws one right there to Calvin, and we're balling right now. It's Season 6. I think it's like all-pro first season seed, whatever the hell they call it, but it's still our own personal playground right now, up 14-0. And if you couldn't tell, this guy has a 99 Vick, so he's balling right now. He's got that guy, but he's not really doing much with it. And that's one thing. You got the player, doesn't mean you're going to do good. You also need to actually, be a good player yourself, not just have the good players on your team, So this guy is definitely struggling in that front. And he's got a stacked offense. We just got to hope the Sugar Buff can contain him. And so far it has, though he is starting to percolate a little bit with Vick. 3 rushes for 28 yards. Not exactly what I want to see. I don't want to see him running out the pocket because we have him contained otherwise. We have him making bad reads, throwing into like double coverage and stuff like that. And you see, I think Ahmad Brooks coming through with that hit there. Second down. Speaking of hits, Vick takes a hit there. And you guys know one thing from watching me play with Vick is that you're going to take hits. You're going to fumble the ball. You want to run to Navarro Bowman straight up. Bowman's going to win that battle, and Bowman's going to put that ball on the ground. Kuechly picks it up. Second down and 4, running to LaShawn McCoy, hitting that juke move there, making a second down and 4, easily manageable third down and 1. We actually come out passing, nothing really open, but since it's man-to-man, that means, no one's really on Vick, and even if there is a quarterback spy, it doesn't really matter, but oh my goodness, Richard Sherman, you just devoured that ball. Like, that wasn't even fair. Remind me not to do that again. No more halfback passes to Calvin for the rest of the game. He's on Sherman Island. There's Revis Island, and then there's Sherman Island. Not going there again, man. I was like a freaking shark or something, eating like, I don't know, man. That's going to give me nightmares. But thankfully, Kuechly gets an interception on the other end. Kuechly's still doing what he's been doing ever since we got him. So we maintained a 14-0 lead. Vick rolling out to the left side. 46 seconds left before halftime. Unfortunately, we couldn't get out of bounds there to stop the clock. So we run the ball here with LaShawn McCoy once again, trying to get out of bounds, but then we hit the spin move there. So we're not really trying, I guess. So we use our first time out there. Then we hit the out route trying to get out of bounds, but we get tackled beforehand, so we have to use our second time out. So let me hit the out route here and get out of bounds. But once again, we can't get out of bounds. I believe that's like Deion Sanders or something. So I'm like, let me hit the out route again. Since we had no timeouts to get out of bounds and at least get a field goal. But instead, I throw an interception. This guy making an adjustment. And eventually, we're getting into like the 6th seed or whatever the hell, 6th season, whatever they call it, all-pro first string. We gotta play people who are at least decent. People will know how to make adjustments on defense, and that's what happened. Ed Reed on the interception, and then he throws it up to Calvin Johnson, who had it, but thankfully Charles Wilson forces the drop and the the injury there. So that's cool. We go into halftime up 14-0, and we get ball at half. Chance to run some clock, but I believe that's Ray Lewis or Patrick Willis, some 52, who just delivered a kill shot on Percy Harvin. And I don't know why I don't ever get rid of that Harvin. I don't even like him. I hate returning kicks with him, yet I keep him on the team, and he fumbles the ball, and he turns his opportunity into goal. Despite that big hit there from Charles Wilson decleaning that man, we get a touch, or we give up a touchdown there. But first play of offense, still look at Victor Cruz downfield, hitting the stop and pop, and Victor Cruz getting a touchdown. Salsa for me, baby. That's a touchdown. That's probably a top 10 play of the week. And just when he scored a touchdown, trying to get a stop to make it, it was a one possession game and all that, we just crushed his soul, getting a touchdown there, making it back a 14-point game. And now he's got to drive 80 yards downfield just to make it a 7-point game. At 3rd down and 14, that's not going to help him. Throwing an interception to Sean Taylor, coming off the huge Super Bowl. And honestly, I was about to get Ed Reed on this squad if Sean Taylor didn't have the game he had in the Super Bowl. But because of that game, there's no way you get rid of a guy after he does the stuff he does in that game. So Taylor stays, McCoy stays. I could have maybe changed running backs, but Shady's been balling lately, man. I'm having so much fun with Sean McCoy. You see a little bit of lag hit in there, and we try to run the ball here, try to play it conservative, but he was definitely playing the run. And then 3rd down and 17, he gets a great block shed there, immediate block shed with Warren Sapp. So we're forced to punt the ball away. Not really any problem with punting the ball away because we have been playing some pretty good defense. The only touchdown he got was on short field position because of a pretty fluky play. And this is kind of a fluky play in itself. Sean Taylor completely out of position. And I believe this is Shannon Sharp running all the way downfield, though he does get tackled at the 1-yard line. So we start the 4th quarter off, and he gets his touchdown, easy touchdown from the 1-yard line. Once this first down goal at the 1, it's pretty much impossible to stop. So now he makes it a 1-possession game, and now I'm not too happy about having Sean Taylor all of a sudden, because I know my boy Aintrell Roll would have been in at least a decent position, but check out Shady on the spin move, and Sapp, big man Sapp, is not running down McCoy. He's taking it all the way for an 89-yard touchdown. And for the 2nd time in a row, after he gets a touchdown, it only takes us 1 play to come back. And always hitting those moves, man. The stick work is too nice out on this field. McCoy getting a touchdown back. Actually, not even a 14-point game. It was a 15-point game. He went off sides on the PAT, so I was like, you know what? Let me sneak this in and get a 15-point lead. So that's what we did. Just taking the easy opportunity from the 1-yard line. And now he's running around with Vick again. He hasn't been doing much lately with Vick. It's more the passing that hasn't been working too well. So I'm happy about the fact that, Vick's not really doing much. But here, 3rd down and 3, he tries to take off, but he does find someone open. And that's just the power of having any kind of running quarterback. Not exactly a Vick. Just having someone to extend the play time. Though that time, he almost threw an interception. 2nd down and 10. He's just coming out slinging the ball, not really running it much. And this slinging the ball strategy obviously not working, but he's still in the game. If he could get a touchdown here, oh my goodness, he just gets crushed there. If he could get a touchdown, it's still going to be a 1-possession game, and he has a chance to get a stop with all 3 of his timeouts. Though we did lose a timeout there with the 2-minute warning, and he also lost Mike Vick to a big hit. Vick is out for the rest of the game. Say goodbye to Michael, but he does get a touchdown there, and he's actually going for the 2-point conversion early here, and this is kind of a risk here. So he's going to go for it and not get it. Sean Taylor on the user pick there, and now he has to come out onside, and because of it. Now, the reason why, Victor Cruz nearly gave me a scare. He did give me a scare there, but thankfully someone recovered it. But yeah, the reason why it wasn't exactly smart for him to go for it right away is because now since it's a 2-possession game, if he, waits before going for it, he can at least, keep it at a 1-possession game. He doesn't have to onside kick in that situation. Instead, 1 first down definitely ends the game, and that's what happened. We threw the out route to Randy Moss. Man-to-man, out route will pretty much beat it every single time. That's the way to do, especially with Moss. And we get that first down that ends the game. I could just kill clock here, but 2-possession game, I wanted to have a little bit of fun on 3rd down, so we throw it up for Jamal. Actually, that's LaShawn McCoy there on 3rd down and inches, getting the catch there in traffic. And now I'm trying to throw a halfback pass here. I don't exactly want to test Sherman, but at the same time, we can leave that gap open. I'm just going to run the ball with my dude MJD. And MJD is filling up the stat sheet lately. He's running in for touchdowns. He's catching touchdowns. He's been playing like he's the best card on our team, and he's like an 87 overall, man. Those damn holiday edition cards. And he's pretty much desperate here to try and throw some stuff up. So we are going to come out with the win, thankfully, starting off season 6. So You know, he's just throwing up a few things. And as you could tell, Vick, broken collarbone. I think we know who won the battle of this 99 Vick thing. And, you know, third down. Like, check this out, though. Check out how many drop picks we had in this game. Like, I'm not complaining too much since we won. Since it hasn't really hampered our efforts too much. It hasn't really prevented us from, like, winning. It hasn't really made it a close game or anything like that. But at the same time, we have dropped a ton of picks in this game. Like, yo. Like, come on. At the same time, though, pass rush is too fierce. Check out Vontez's perfect line in there for the sack. He has no timeouts, and that definitely ends the game. So I hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. As you guys can see, I realized that the 99 Vick is only the experience is 2 years, the like 70 something overall is 10 years. So as you guys see, that's proof that it is a 99 Vick. And on that note, I will catch you guys next time.